Okay, so I've got a couple stories to share. Sorry, I'm also doing my makeup at the same time. So, where to begin? The other night, before I went to bed, I was watching something about astral projection. And because I'm into all of that stuff, you guys, I'm finding my path right now. I'm trying to. I'm not doing a very good job of it because I'm not doing much. But I was watching something like that before I went to bed. And I was laying in bed and I was really, really tired, y'all. I was exhausted and I'm laying there and I had to go potty. So I'm laying there, I was like, I need to get up before I fall asleep or I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night. And so I'm laying there and all of this, and I'm just like, okay, fine. So I decided to get up and I push myself up and I turn around and I unplug my little vape pen. I don't know where I have it right now. Oh, my little vape pen, because it recharges, and I was going to bring it upstairs with me, but I set it back on the bed for some reason. And I stand up off my bed, but because I'm so tired, or so I thought, because I'm so tired, I kind of stumble, and I feel somebody grab me on each side of my waist to steady me. It wasn't a malicious way, it wasn't a mean way, it didn't hurt. It was a simple, like, whoa, you okay? Like, you know, a grab. And I wasn't afraid. For some reason, I guess it just didn't click as to what that was about. And I make my way up to the door, which is not far from my bed. It's literally, you see the wall right here. It's on the other corner of the wall. And what is making all this noise? I get to the door and I just feel different. I'm like, wait a minute. And I kind of get a little bit woozy again. And I close my eyes and I focus really hard. And usually if I'm sleeping or I'm having a bad dream, in my dream all I gotta do is close my eyes and I'll wake up. And I know that probably sounds like BS to a lot of y'all, but trust me, I know how I sleep. I know how I am. Sorry for slouching, y'all. I can't see with this here. So I get to the door and I close my eyes and I focus really hard just to make sure that I'm still awake. And I'm not. I open my eyes and I'm on the bed. But the thing is, you guys, I was awake. I just wasn't in my body. I, with my whole entire heart, believe that I astral projected. And I know some of y'all are going to think, oh, you're crazy. Fine, think that. I don't care. I know what I've gone through. And I don't need to impress anybody, so why the F would I lie? I try really hard not to lie anyways, because when I was in my active addiction, I was a huge liar. And to me, being a liar is part of my addiction, and that's something that I had to, I don't know why I just said addiction so hard. That's something that I have to kind of sort of watch, that I make sure that I do, so I don't lie to people. I try really hard not to. And, but yeah, I wake up and I'm on the bed again. Or I open my eyes and I'm on the bed again. And whatever had me around the waist, it let go. On everything that is everything. On my God. I fully believe that it was my husband. I believe that he's here all the time. And I have another story. Or another couple of stories, actually. The pigment on this is not that gray, y'all. I'm not just layering on a shit ton of makeup. It's really not that great. And it sucks, because it's Maybelline. And for drugstore, they're supposed to be pretty good. So that did freak me out, so I unplugged my phone and grabbed my Gatorade and went upstairs, and I slept on the couch the rest of the night. So this morning, last night it was not a bad night. I woke up at like 3:40 this morning, and I was just awake. I was awake. I wasn't having any problem sleeping. Come to find out, my mother-in-law had a dream that made her really, really uncomfortable. In the dream, she's standing at the kitchen window, and she's looking out. And she sees this big, tall, dark-skinned guy. She said he had native features, but he was super, like he was black. And we're not racist, so don't think this is going to be some sort of racist thing. We're far from racist. She said, I saw a guy standing out there. She goes, and he was just looking in the window. She's like, and he kept going by and just looking in the window. And she goes, and it made me uncomfortable. And then she dreamt that she woke up out of her dream to go tell Papa, who's her husband, but he was in the bathroom. She said, I guess in her dream she thought she woke up and she was uncomfortable, so she went to go talk to him. And when she opened the door, there were like 5 or 6 or something, some number around 6 men in the room, in the bathroom, lined up, either sitting or standing there. And she said they were in Cub Scout uniforms. When my husband was alive, when he was much younger, he was in Cub Scouts. She's like, it was weird because I don't understand the Cub Scout reference. She's like, I don't know why they were all wearing uniforms. So my interpretation of this, I don't know about the guy standing in the back window, but my interpretation of that part was Aaron's dad and Aaron's mom used to do a lot of things with Aaron in Cub Scouts. Yes, my husband was in Cub Scouts. He was the cutest thing. He's such a little pudgy guy. I fucking love him. Sorry, y'all. There's something in my eye. If eye stuff makes you scream, you should look away. But that was my interpretation of that one. Well, I didn't even say it all. Was that Aaron was letting her know that he's there. And I guess that's the only way he could figure out how, maybe? I don't know. That one, it's not my dream to think about like that. But I was just trying to help because, I mean, she's really struggling with this. Like, she's struggling bad. She lost her child. Don't cry. Oh my God, don't cry. I couldn't even imagine. I hope I never have to. I don't want this one. I want the white one. Then yesterday, the dog was going wild upstairs. Where is the white one? There it is. And Papa couldn't figure out why. And all of a sudden, Papa saw this like mist or smoke. And the dog ran from the living room into the bedroom because the dog was afraid of it. The thing is, the dog hated Aaron. Aaron hated the dog. It was a mutual hate. Aaron was loud, and the dog didn't like it. And the dog was loud, and Aaron didn't like it. So, there's just so many things that are happening lately, and it's just more and more. And I feel like it's because he's getting stronger. He's getting more ability to, like, let us know things. And I'm not going to lie, at night I'm afraid by myself. Just because no matter who it is, wouldn't you? Thanks for watching.